Hi, in this video we're going to introduce the more types of placement. Let's first open an example. In the last video we introduced the 3D box placement. We need to first select the place node. Now, all of the place nodes created inside of a scene will be automatically put inside this placement underscore set group by default. Of course you can move that into the others place. We are going to introduce that later. So let's first increase that. In the last video we introduced the 3D box placement type and introduced some of the parameter of that. And in this video we're going to introduce some more of that. Let's first introduce the curve based placement. Let's first create a curve. Create the CV curve tool, or you can click this here, this place, CV curve tool. Let's create the curve. Just imagine you wanted to place the agent onto a road. You needed to create a curve and they put the places of your agent onto this curve. So the simplest things, we needed to first select the place node and select the curve and click My Army and the placement attach curve. You can see that the placer of each one has been attached onto this curve. And of course you can adjust something for this. If we keep this agent number the same, no change, and then we just increase the distance, you can see that the separation of the each one of the placer will be increased, and the com of that will be automatically adjusted. So this is the distance value. And of course you can continue adjust tweak the point of this curve like that, and our scene can automatically the real-time update the distribute of each one of that. And let's place out our agents. My Army here, place. You can see that all of the agent has been placed around this curve. And of course there are the more parameters you can tweak. For example, the com offset, or the row noise. It will noise some of the distance in horizontal. 0, and the com noise, the vertical, they move that around by some noise. And also you can change the orient for that. So this can simulate something aimed to the center of that, if this a group of people here. And then the next thing we are going to talk about is how to attach the placement onto a terrain. Let's first create the polyplane. It should be polygon, so the NURBS curve, the NURBS plane is not support, and the primitive, the polygon primitive. So increase the subdivision, and it should be 0. And sculpt that a little bit. F8. Click F8, and you can select the point of that. And double click this move tool and select the soft move tool here, and hit B to change the radius of that. And we can adjust tweaks this terrain. So after that, what I'm going to do is pretty much first select the place node and then this mesh, and click the My Army placement and attach terrain. You can see that all of this placer onto this place node has been attached onto this terrain. When we placed our agents, you can see that all of the agent has been placed onto this little mountain. Oh, that's cool. And the next thing we're going to introduce is the range mesh placement. The range mesh is the kind of areas which we limited all of the placer into that area. Let's first remove this terrain and also remove this the curve, and create the range mesh and the polygon, the plan here. This should be also clear to 0, and add some of the subdivision here. Let's tweak the shape of that. And click F8 and select some of the points. You also need to enable the soft selection and the control the radius by the B key. Okay, something like this. And let's select the placement node and then select the polygon mesh and click the placement and attach to the range mesh. And after that, we needed to switch the place type from the 3D box to the Maya mesh. You can see that all of this placer has been put into the range of this polygon mesh. You can continue adjust that, the whatever you like, and also you can select all the points and move that around on the up and down, the whatever you want. It's pretty simple. And of course, you can continue the adjust some of the value onto that, the orient and the orient to random. Okay, I placed our agents. Oh, this is on the 3D range, the placement. Okay, this is the more types of the placement. Thank you for watching. See you next time.